here. Yo, what is going on, everybody? Hold up real quick. I'm just going to tell the people on Instagram that I am going live. I was just fixing some stuff real quick. Let's see here. So yeah, if you guys, what is up, everybody? What is up inside the bind? What is up, Alex? What is up, Para? What is up, Jake? What is up, Polak? Glad to have you guys all here. Give me a moment. If you guys have any questions, just go ahead and leave them in the chat, and I'll ask them real quick. But if you, yeah, let's see. I forgot what I was gonna do, actually. Let me know if like any of you guys follow me on Instagram. Who saw my Instagram story? Press 1 in the chat if you saw my Instagram story. Alright, Jake, I'll see you soon. Yeah, just DM me on Instagram. Let's see here. Yo, what is going on, everybody? I just went live on YouTube, so if you want to come and ask me any Shopify questions, make sure to come and ask questions. Link in the bio. See you there. Yo, what is going on, everybody? I just went live on YouTube. Okay, so if you guys are just coming in here, we're just waiting for more people to get in here, and you guys feel free to ask any questions you want. And if you're watching the replay of this video, you guys can actually skip a few minutes ahead. Let's go ahead and see here. My Instagram is inside the description of the video. Okay, let's go ahead and start with some questions. Man, there's a lot of questions, or a lot of people typing. I have to catch up on the chat. Let's see here. Let's get this live stream to 12 likes. See if more people come up in here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and catch up with the chat right now. Let's see here. I was just watching your videos. Do you think dropshipping will die anytime soon? When do you think it will? Dropshipping is gonna be here. It's here to stay. Sourcing products from China and stuff like that has always been a thing. Pretty much every single major retailer is doing the same exact thing, but just putting a small label on it. It's always going to be here, but dropshipping and Shopify in general is getting more and more competitive as more people come in. But you guys have to know that like 90% of the people who actually like start, they just fold within like 3 months. So like there's virtually no competition, but there is some competition. So like the better marketers and the people who are able to sell their customers more are going to be here for a lot longer versus the people who are only selling low price products and aren't that good at marketing, and they're not focused on building a back-end funnel for their customers. And one person who really taught me this was Alex Becker. I was watching his Yeah, I watch his channel a lot actually, but um, yeah, I remember one thing he said was like, if you're advertising and you're just like keeping it really, really simple and you don't have any back end in place and stuff like that, you're not going to be in this business for very, very long. And as you can see, like people are starting to be phase out. At least I notice it a lot. But I'm not necessarily worried about what too much other people are doing. Really focused on myself and trying to grow and help you guys start your stores as well. What is your Insta? It's in the description. Let's see here. What what's up? Do you know how to remove bundle options like let's see. Ooh, I should probably just keep the chat like this so like people can actually see the live. So let me go ahead and look at it from a different place. Let me see if I can see it right here. No, I can't. Um, what is the app presented in your last video? Your order is reserved for 10 minutes. Yeah, so like one person said in the chat, you actually have to go type in a Google Analytics code. I'll probably do a video on that pretty soon here, maybe on Saturday or Sunday. Friday I have a special type of video planned for that tomorrow. I wasn't able to actually post a video today, so I decided I was going to live stream instead. I had to do a lot of like legal stuff and just yeah, finish that up before so I didn't have enough time today. Let's see. How do you deal with shipping? Shipping's not really a problem, but if you can get faster shipping from the US, it's gonna be a lot easier for you. And yeah, I'm starting with Shopify. Really excited. If you're starting now, yeah, just start with hot products. Get your feet wet. Start testing. Start trying to develop a good sense of the market and like how Shopify works, how advertising works, and what type of products are actually selling. And use your best judgment when it comes to like winning products, so you can go ahead and find your own winning products after you've seen a bunch of hot products. What you got for us, Kevin? Um, So if like you guys didn't see, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you probably should. I post a lot of content there as well. Um, Today I actually had an order of 430 something dollars. Let me show you guys right here. Um, yeah, let me try not to leak anything, but yeah, I can show you guys. $439.84. It's gonna be right here. Oh, you guys can't see. Right here. See if it focuses. There you go. $439.84. That is like my personal best. You know, customer who like actually purchased like 400. That was like my highest cart value ever. It was like it was a regular thing. I was just chilling, sitting on the sofa doing some work, and then boom, I hear a cha-ching. And then I look at my phone and I'm like, what? Is that really $400? And then I had to take a second look. And then I was like, damn, that is $400. And then I looked at my daily and it shot up to like 1,300. Right now I'm close to 2,000 for today only. Yeah, I kind of got off topic, but so let me go ahead and answer your question. Yeah, I think I answered that. Okay, okay. Hi, mate. Would be great to know how much profit are making a week. How much? Okay, it's too complicated of a question, but usually every single store is about 30 to 50% profit. I spend a whole bunch of money on advertising every single week, probably close to 4 or 5K. Um, and for just doing Shopify stuff in general, I spend at least 10 hours a day minimum, probably closer to 14 hours every single day. and then I spend a few hours on my YouTube, and that's pretty much all I do. Uh, what is the okay? I already read that. How can you tell if AliExpress items will come with tracking numbers? I don't want to ship items that don't have custom tracking numbers. So when you're ordering from AliExpress, um, when you're ordering from AliExpress, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and ban this educator guy. Just like flaming the chat. Bye. So let me go ahead and get back to the questions. So when you're ordering products and stuff like that, when you choose the shipping method, it's gonna tell you if it has tracking or not. So that's pretty much how you get tracking numbers. And when your supplier actually ships it out, they're gonna supply you with a tracking number for your orders. How long did it take AliExpress to unblock your card? It's been 2.5 weeks. You gotta go into live chat, Brian, and actually just like pretend you're mad and then tell them that you have customers waiting. You're a dropshipper from the US, and then they're gonna tell you to provide some actual identification and stuff like that, bank statement, ID, and credit card or something like that, and then in 1 business day they'll go ahead and release your account for an AliExpress block. I found a food prep product. Seems like only one Instagram page met Flank's criteria. Checked about 30. Yeah, probably. If people aren't actually selling your product already, there's most likely no money to be made there, unless it's like a brand new trend. And for beginners, it might be hard to find those trends. So I would probably find something else to sell. Do you recommend a Facebook ads agency or dropshipping with $200? I don't know how you're gonna start a Facebook ads agency with $200 or like hire someone for $200. Yeah, you're gonna have to like get more capital and start dropshipping yourself and run your ads yourself. Because yeah, Facebook agencies, they cost a lot, and they usually won't work with most people that don't spend at least who don't make at least like ten to like $40,000 a month. I am using PayPal. I don't know why every single time you come in here and just like ask the same question. I do use PayPal. I just removed it for one of my stores that it doesn't really matter to me. So for my other stores, I always use PayPal. Um, how to promote a general? Okay, how to promote a? Let's see here. General clothing store. It's really hard to promote clothing because there's usually never anything really unique about it. Print on demand, you might want to look into that, but I don't have that much knowledge on clothing. How to make a video with image? Just use a video editor and probably make a slideshow of those images with captions and music. That's how I would do it. For all my video editing, I just use iMovie or I use Adobe um, Premiere. I think that's the program. What do you do differently to get those results exactly? You know, since there's not that, let's see how many people are here. If we get this live stream to like 15 likes, since there's 15 people in here, uh, what this guy? Okay, what the? This guy is just like making accounts and coming in here and spamming. Like what the heck? But yeah, get this video to 15 likes and I'll tell you guys exactly how I set myself apart from like all the other dropshippers. Um, the Pretty much the key is that most dropshippers and Shopify YouTubers, they only focus on the first sale, and that's not where the money is made. I use so do you use more Instagram influencers or Facebook ads? I use multiple platforms, but um, I, I use more Facebook ads than Instagram influencers. What else do you spend your money on? Just reinvest all my money into my businesses and trying to help myself um, grow my businesses. Invest in education, buy courses just to see what other people are doing, stuff like that, and buy books and start reading. Most of my money just goes into ad spend. 21 more to 1K, let's go. Yeah, exactly. Haven't posted a video, so it might be slowing down a little bit, but yeah. Do you know how to remove ships from a bundle option on Oberlo? I don't know what that means. I've messaged live chat 4 times that haven't done anything. This is a hassle. You just have to keep messaging them and telling them you are a US dropshipper. Your content is so valuable. Keep doing it. We love you. Thank you. Poluk. What was the moment you went from $0 to real profit? 10 plus continuous sales. Um, my So the story behind like my start actually making profit and like came out of like the actual hole. Um, it's funny because I only had about $100 left. I've been already like at this point I've already spent like 400 or like I don't know a bunch, maybe close to $1,000 in just trying to learn Shopify. And then I actually had like some influencer posts scheduled, but then I didn't have enough money. The price was like $120, and I actually bought and I actually and then the price was $20. This guy the price was $120, and then that day I had to ask my mom for like 20 bucks. I was like, "Hey mom, I need 20 bucks. I'm gonna try this out. I'm just gonna go all in." And then boom, the very next day, when the shout out went live, I made like $250, and then from there I just doubled down on what worked, kept buying shout outs, and then I started continuously making $200 a day for like a whole week. And then that just like built me enough capital to like start doing using other products and selling other products and starting more stores. And yeah, that's pretty much how I went to profit. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted, so that story wasn't as good as I had it inside my head. um, let's see here. No, I haven't ever done print on demand. um, it's just clothing. And usually with print on demand, you don't have that big of a profit margin. So it might be something I might get into it, but for now, probably not anytime soon. What's the maximum you can make of an Instagram influencer with 170K posting your ad? There is no maximum really. I've heard like people who make like I don't know like 400, $500 off like a 50K influencer, and there really is no max. It really just depends on your product and how people engage with your product when they see it on Instagram. I used When I was first starting, I would advertise on pages that were fairly low, like 100K to 200K, and I was making like 300, $400. One 200K page got me like $500 per shout out, so that was pretty good. Let's see here. Do you make your videos for your items on your store? I've thought about making them, but only if the conversions for you seem to be worth the work. Um, Making videos is pretty easy, but if you can't make like videos yourself, I would go ahead and hire someone to do it. Hire a freelancer, someone from Fiverr probably. They actually know how to make videos. They actually specialize in like making viral videos, so that could be something worth your while. What do you think about the software that shows trending hot AliExpress products just as cash grab, or those trendy items work? I don't know about any softwares, but the ones that I've tried, they don't bring enough value to the table. They just show you like all these shitty products that don't even really sell. Um, I don't know. I don't think it's worth your money. Just looking through other stores is way, way better, because if those products were so good, why would they be sharing their winning products? It literally makes no sense. They're probably showing you products from like months and months ago. Well, I've tried like a few of those like softwares, and yeah, they just show you old products that people have been selling for a long time already. Can you tell us some of the kind of stores you have? No. Have you tried selling with ClickFunnels as a LP versus Shopify? I don't know what LP is with Facebook ads. I haven't tried ClickFunnels with Facebook ads, but I use something similar to that. Um, ClickFunnels, I've used ClickFunnels a little bit though. How do you plan to implement post-purchase upsells? What app are you going to use? I'm already actually using post-purchase upsells, and the app I use is pretty expensive. It's $300 a month, so it's quite pricey. I use CartHook for post-purchase upsells. And since Kyle actually mentioned this, I might as well go over it, because that's exactly how I was able to like generate $400 from one single order or person. So pretty much what a post-purchase upsell is when um, is when you show your customers a offer right after right after they already purchased. So right after they checked out already, and then you shoot them with like this one-time offer of this product right here, and then boom, they purchased that. You send them another offer, like one last thing, da da da, and then boom, they purchased that as well. And then that way you've already, like, if you're selling like $30 products or like $20 products, you made like $60 to $80 off one customer. And yeah, my profit margins for dropshipping is anywhere from 30 to 50% depending on the store. Let's see here. What do you think about lower ticket products? I have very low profit margin, so what can I do? Don't sell low ticket products, sell high ticket products, $20 to $40. Yeah, that's pretty much all you can do, because advertising costs are only going to get more and more expensive. And try to implement post-purchase upsells into your store. When your shoutouts work, I'm always confused how you scale it. Do you use the same ad the next day or make a new ad? How many times do you use the same influencer? So I use the same influencer about 2 times a week max. I use the same ads, and then how you scale it. I went over this in one of my Instagram videos quite a while back, but what you do is you go out there and test more pages, and then when you know all these pages work, what you want to do is you want to stack them all on top of each other. So you're going to have like 3 shoutouts that you've already tested and that bring you a good return on your investment, and then you schedule them all on the same day, spread them out through the day, and then boom, that's how you hit like $500, $600, $700, because each one's going to be bringing you like 200 or 300 or 150. So that's how you scale with Instagram influencers. And then from there, once you got like a solid pixel data, then that's when you can start learning Facebook. But most people don't even get to the point where they're able to do that. Um, so because a lot of people think that they can scale when they have like, I don't know, 10 or 20 or 30 sales, you need a lot more to give Facebook a good idea of what you're going to do or like what you want. Let's see here. Let's see. So you made $250 from your Instagram influencer shout out. What is your niche? What's your product? My niche was pets, and my product, I showed it in one of my videos, so you want to go and check that out. I think the name is My First Winning Product. Okay. I haven't seen much success and shout outs between 10 to 3 mil. What's the issue? A lot of things can be the issue. Advertising, your offer, your product, um, your pages, maybe checkout's not working. There's a lot of things that could have gone wrong, but I don't use 10K influencer pages. I recommend 100K to at least 1 million when you're just starting. Do you get fraudulent orders or transactions, chargebacks? Do you use any apps to protect yourself? I haven't gotten any fraudulent or chargebacks yet, and I don't use any apps to protect myself. But I really haven't had a problem with that because I don't just like send out items to like India and stuff like that. So if you get like weird places where people are ordering, then you might want to check that out. And Shopify actually has like a fraudulent detector thing. Even a lot of payment processors, they can show you how high risk your order is. And if it's a high risk order, I would just like refund it. What's first campaign to launch, bro? I don't even know what you're talking about. Why not use MailChimp instead of CardHook? Aren't they the same? CardHook and MailChimp are not even close to being the same type of thing. What do you consider a good bulking deal app? The app that I use to bundle my items together, I think it's called Discounting app or Discounting Bundle or something like that. Where like if they buy 2 or more, you get 10% off. If they buy 3, they get 15% off. It works pretty well. How do you get Instagram influencers to lower their prices? You just have to negotiate with them. Did a video on that, on negotiation. Check that out. Do you have other businesses other than dropshipping? Have you had marketing experience prior to dropshipping? Zero marketing experience. I don't have. I have a little bit invested in cryptocurrencies, stocks, and a few dropshipping stores. That's pretty much all I have. But yeah, no market experience. What I had was just like a very, very good type of like mindset to get me where I am today. Just like hustling through and like just keep on pushing through even when I didn't see any type of like success or any type of progress. Even when I, had like almost literally no money left, I was just like, man, I just gotta keep going because I knew that if I worked hard enough and I kept putting in enough time, I was going to be able to succeed. And I know a lot of you guys might think Shopify dropshipping is extremely hard, and I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys that it's not, but it's not your fault that you know Shopify dropshipping is so hard because only like only so many people actually break through, and because of like so much misinformation on the internet with all these like Shopify YouTubers or like I don't know people who just like want to like cash out on their audience and stuff like that. Like I've talked to like people who've like actually paid like people like thousands of dollars and they haven't learned a thing, and now they're completely like bankrupt. And like what I would do, I would never do that to somebody. If like my stuff doesn't work for you, I'll just give you a refund or something like that. But I don't even have like any type of course or anything. I don't plan to anytime soon as well. But yeah, there's just so much misinformation out there on the internet, and it's not your fault if like you can't. Well, it's not your fault if it's so hard to like actually learn Shopify dropshipping. How would you do the Facebook pixel for a general store? I don't know too much about Facebook. Well, not Facebook, but I don't know too much about general stores. But I heard a good app for the Facebook pixel is Trackify. Today you are looking better, bro. Thanks, man. Yeah, I was so tired today. Will it work as a niche? Oh, let me see here. Do you have the best method for finding products? Not really. I've shown you guys everything I have. The best method is just to go to that website, web.ip.ms, and then just sort their items by best selling and just look through there. How do you handle returns? Do you ship them out states back to China? Depending on my refund policy, I usually just refund them if they want a refund, if like something went wrong, if they didn't get their order or the good is damaged. But you don't get too many refunds, really less than 1% refunds, as long as you're keeping up with the emails and like being transparent with your customers, telling them and then listing all the shipping stuff on your website and the facts and the times and stuff like that everywhere pretty much. So usually refunds are not a problem. How much do you save from buying shoutouts in bulk? You actually save a lot, and you actually, the best thing about buying shoutouts in bulk is that you get your place secured, you know, like for the next week or something like that, and you don't have to like be go out there and like search and like trying to find a Instagram influencer for the night or for the next day or something like that. What I would do is I would go ahead and like find a bunch of Instagram influencer pages and schedule them like a week ahead. All the ones that I've tested already, I've scheduled them a week ahead, so like I don't have to worry about, oh, am I gonna have a post for tomorrow or the next day or something like that. That's why buying in bulk is so good. Are you in college right now? Yes, I am. I'm getting views on my store, but no sale. Please help. How much money you need to start with Shopify dropshipping? $300, $500. That's what I like to tell most people. How do you create ads? Are you just ripping the videos on YouTube or pictures? I create all my own ads. I just use a slideshow of pictures, and then put music and put captions. It's not that hard to like actually do. Like it might take you like 20 to 30 minutes, but it's definitely worth it if you know what you're doing. I watched somebody talking about pricey influencer. He said that if you want $100 for 24-hour ads, ask if you just run a 4 to 5 hour ad like $35. See if you get results first. Well, yeah, I never buy 24-hour posts. I only buy 12-hour posts. Usually I'll pay like 60-70% of what they're asking for when they tell me their 24-hour price. Have you ever had a failed product from that IPMS site? Yes. There's a lot of failing when you're doing Shopify dropshipping, that's for sure. I'm going to college for econ, but I'm probably not gonna be there for much longer. Temporary tattoos is a good niche for dropshipping. I don't know. I was actually looking at that today, but it's kind of risky. But I don't know, you have to test and see what the audience actually likes. If they like it, then it works. If it doesn't, then it doesn't work. That's the only way you're gonna really find out. How many shoutouts until you see the audience getting exhausted? There's no real number to shoutouts to tell that, but just when like you're not making money off them anymore, that's how you tell. Which YouTuber has helped me the most? That is a very, very good question. I went over my top YouTubers, but the one person that actually helped me a lot, like a lot, is like was Hayden Bowles. Months ago, like 5, 6 months ago, way before he blew up, even before I had like a YouTube channel, I was talking to him on DMs when he had like 1K, no, not even 1K of subscribers. And yeah, we were just like learning this to. I was just learning from him, from all his YouTube content, and I don't know. I just really applied it and listened to pretty much every single thing he said, and then I would always ask questions when he would do live streams on his Instagram, and yeah, he was pretty much the YouTuber that helped me the most. And now like most of his content is based on lifestyle and also beginners, so I still watch every single one of his videos, but I've learned to like I've learned from other people and also tested stuff, tested strategies and advertising by myself, just reinvesting all my profits back into the business, trying to learn it better and trying to learn like, you know, the next strategy that's going to do better than everybody else. Like all these other traffic platforms, I know so much about it because almost nobody is using them, and I've spent the time and invested the money to like actually go out there and test on the platforms. Whereas most people haven't. They've only used like Instagram influencers, or they really only like dabbled into Facebook or something like that. I don't know if a niche is saturated. You really have to go out there and just see if it's saturated for yourself. He's big now. Now his videos are mostly clickbaity. Not really. It's still pretty good content. I like watching his videos. Let's see here. Twitter ads thoughts. I thought about it way like a long time ago, like months and months ago when I was starting as well, but never really tried it. It's something you could test. I don't know much about it. Agreed. A lot of his videos have good info, but it's like 1 minute in his 10-minute video. A lot of skipping for me. Yeah, it just really depends on your preference on who you want to watch. Some people like just like talking and stuff like that, telling stories. Some people like just seeing like pure content, tutorials, stuff like that. I feel like for my channel, all I've really done is like tutorials, and I haven't really shared any type of like, you know, life or like just share like my view and stuff like that, which I want to like implement more into my channel because I feel like, yeah. Who taught you Snapchat ads? Nobody really taught me Snapchat ads. There was this one guy on YouTube. I was just like watching his Snapchat videos, but those helped me a little bit. But the only way I really learned Snapchat ads is basically by putting like a few $1,000s in there and seeing what actually works. And that's exactly what I did. And that's the only way you're gonna actually be able to learn, is just by going in there and seeing for yourself what actually works. Do you use Google AdWords? Yes, I do, and I paid somebody $1,000 to learn how to use Google AdWords like months ago. You said, let's see, you said stop using Instagram influencer after 2 shoutouts. Do you make minimum money after 2 shoutouts on a page? I didn't say you stop using them at 2 shoutouts. I said don't. The maximum you can use them in the same week is 2 times. So next week you can go ahead and use it again. But you want to make sure like each day has a different influencer. Let's see here. Let's see. Just put the video at 1.25 seconds if it's drawn out. You do great content. Appreciate it. Thanks, man. Honestly, I'm just trying to be a millionaire when I'm young. Can't waste time. Time is money. But you have inspired me and taught me a lot. Thank you. But you shouldn't be in a rush to like start making money and stuff like that. Money doesn't come fast 99% of the time. Um, would you rather would you rather you have to like actually learn how to like love the grind. If you don't love like the grind and like just doing work every single day, it's gonna be really hard to like actually do this when like you don't feel like doing it. It's not about how fast you get there. It's a marathon. I'd rather have like a guaranteed like get there like uh, guaranteed spot in the like I don't know the $1 million bracket or something like that like within like I don't know 20-30 years versus trying to get there in 1 year or something like that. Although it might be like cool to get there in 1 year or something like that, but it's not really probable for that to happen. Um, my ads are mostly videos. Your info is great, straight to the point. Think you pack a good amount of in your time. Yeah, but I hate to talk about numbers, but then like people who like go out there and post like not even that good of a content and they get like a shitload of like I don't know engagement and stuff like that. I'm just like what the. But the thing is with like everybody's attention span is like um, it's not about the content you put out. So one of my mentors that I consider my mentor is Ty Lopez. So you guys probably know who that is already, but for the longest time, Ty Lopez was always putting out great content online, but then nobody really knew about him until he actually started like, posting all these flashy things. His famous inside my garage. Here's my Lambo or some shit like that. Yeah, it was not until he started showing like the women, the cars and the life and the homes and stuff like that, the beaches, the pools, the clubs, the music. That's when people started to listen to him. So yeah, but and then on top of that, that's what he does to actually capture his audience, and then he um, shares them very valuable information. Because if you're just gonna spit like good content out all the time, it doesn't necessarily mean that people will come and watch you if you don't know how to market it. What do you think about the best days for influencer posts? Watch my video for that. I'm probably not going to talk much more about influencers. I've done like a whole bunch of videos on that already and answered like all these questions that have those, yeah, the answers to all the questions in the video. What is up, everybody? What is up, Shawnee? Who taught you Google AdWords? I'd like to learn. I don't know. I'm not gonna say. How to make $1 million a day with Shopify? Yeah, exactly. Knowledge. Ty the man. Yeah, I gotta put like how to make $1 million a day on Shopify. I want to test in the beauty niche, but most pages are burnout. Unorthodox. What would be an unorthodox approach to find pages? You just have to think outside the box. Sadly, Kevin, the flashy bait catches the finish. Yeah, exactly. Catches the fish. I gotta like start putting some more clickbait stuff. Like things like one of my like two of my last videos where I put like 100,000 product and then $1 million Shopify stores. Those videos did better for some reason, just because I put like numbers, which I don't really like, just like flashing numbers and stuff. I've never done really tested picture ads at all. I just like a good marketer, like I guess a good marketer would test everything, but picture ads just don't do it for me. They just don't, they're not engaging enough. Like no one's gonna stop and look at your picture. But if it's a moving picture, people are gonna look at it. That's how I see it. I'm giving you my winning product, not clickbait, the truth. Yeah, I was thinking about some clickbait titles in the shower yesterday. Something like I thought of a really good one, but I don't remember. Has Rory Ganon helped you? Yeah, exact. He actually did. I remember watching his videos a long time ago before it actually like blew up. Yeah, he helped me a whole bunch also. I forgot about him because he doesn't post that much content on YouTube. But the only thing with that is like the bracelet thing. Oh my god, I can't even tell you. It was just a horrible idea to get into bracelets first. Well, I didn't go into bracelets, but yeah, it was a horrible idea to like show people that, and then ever like right after that, boom, like all these people started selling all these bracelets, lion bracelets everywhere. It was pretty crazy for a little bit. Do you believe that if someone is continuously failing, that if they continue to test no matter what, they will hit success at some point? If you believe that, then I feel encouraged to continue. Yes, 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 yes. Because like one like I don't know, it's hard to explain, but if you just apply it to like pretty much anything you've done in your entire life, any goal you set, or like you've always have to like work for it, but now you're just working for a very long term goal. Um, because let's say you have a 1% chance of like actually succeeding. Um, you only have to go out there and test 100 products, and then by the law of averages, like by the time you test like 100 products, you should have like been able to find at least one product, or you're doing something wrong. But the thing with business is you only need to be right one time. I forgot who I learned that from. I think it was Mark Cuban, but I think he was saying that yeah, you only in business you only have to be right one time, and then you've made it. And I hope that encourages you to keep going. Like let's say you find one winning product and then you make $10,000 off that. That's life changing right there, and just not for the money, but you also learn the skills that you use to actually you actually like build a business or like start marketing. So and then you could just always apply that somewhere else in a different aspect of your life, or into another product, into another store. Just repeat the process. And now that you have like $10,000, you don't have to worry about, oh, I don't have enough money to test. One of the biggest things for me was like, actually going out there and spending my money on advertisements. But there is a reason why there's like trillions of dollars spent on advertising, and the reason is because advertising actually works, and advertising will get you sales if it's done correctly. Still see ads for the low line bracelet. Sad, man. Yup. What's the average price you pay for low-end shoutouts? $20. Kev, I had so much countless Snap ads rejected. I've tried many different variants. What I would do is so when they're approving your ads, what you have to do is you have to look at what they're telling you, why it's not working, and you have to go ahead and fix your website as well. You have to make sure all your shipping and everything is clearly laid out. You have to make sure the landing page is like has correlation with your actual advertisement. It has to have the product there. There's a lot of things you have to actually do. But one like little trick I guess is like to upload the same ad like 3 times, but just everything's the same, but just like 3 ad sets all the same, and then just use the same ad in there. For some reason, like sometimes one ad gets approved and then the other doesn't. It's kind of weird because one time I uploaded a ad and it was running. It was already running for like a few days, and then I tried to upload the same ad with a different ad set. It didn't work, and I was like, what? And then I just went ahead and changed a few things, and it let me post the ad. And for Snapchat, you have to make sure that your product is the main focus inside the ad, or you're going to get rejected as well. Hope that helps. Yeah, I agree with the Shopify Challenge store. Do you always use Instagram influencers in your niche? Yes, that's how I start when I use Instagram. When I put up a new store. Yeah, guys. Any last minute questions before I get off? Yeah. I don't know what to say, but been online for almost an hour now. So I'm just gonna answer like a few more questions, and I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. I have to like do some work on some of my stores and do some more product research and check out my ads and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and see here. So let's see. So it's 6:58. Okay, so I'm gonna be leaving on in like 2 minutes. So any tips on Facebook ads, like using engaged shoppers, how to target, exclude? Um, it's like a lot to, there's a lot when it comes to Facebook, but I don't use engaged shoppers. I would just target broad, anywhere from like 1 million to like 5 million people when you're testing. Do you get more traffic from Instagram or Google ads? It really just depends. It's not about how much traffic you get, but how much like the value of that traffic. You can get 50 people to your store who are actually going to buy, and like 10 people, 10 of those 50 people buy, or you can get like 1,000 people, or you can get 100 people to your store and only like one or two buy. Which one would you rather have, the 50 visitors or the 100 visitors? I would take the 50 visitors because there's 10 people who are gonna buy in that pool. Can't answer that. Thank you for the time. I don't know too much about general stores. I've only done niche stores. So yeah, I'm gonna conclude the live stream right here. My voice kind of hurts. I'm gonna post a new video tomorrow. Make sure you guys check that out. Thank you guys so much for joining me here today. Been live for about an hour. I think there's like 20 people watching. But yeah, I'm gonna have a new video tomorrow, so make sure to watch it. Fire content coming soon. If you guys want to join my Facebook group, link is in the bio or link is in the description. Follow me on Instagram. DM me any questions you guys have. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. Peace.